Jalissa, this is going to be a fun episode because
I'm in it.
Well, yes.
Heck yeah.
But also, some of these movies you probably 100% don't know.
I hope I know all of them.
Me and JD actually get to explain a plot of a movie to you.
Okay.
And we're excited for it.
Can y'all do it in Jalissa terms?
Sure. It's giving. Yeah, it's going to be giving.
It's also a great video that this is just going to talk about movies that we would never get to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay, fun. I'll watch all of them.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're talking guilty pleasures. Now, I know a lot of people online are like, you shouldn't have a guilty pleasure because you like it. But that's not what guilty pleasure means. It's knowing that something's bad and yet you still like it anyways. Yeah. Like me liking zebra cakes.
Did you put it in the freezer?
I have, yes.
Oh, that's good.
Shut
That's
up.
good stuff right there.
I've never known
a little ice cream
that.
cake. It's really good.
But we're not talking about desserts or snack
yeah.
cakes.
Okay.
We're talking guilty pleasure movies. And I'm going to get it started, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I want to talk about John Woo movies. Do you know who John Woo is?
Who?
Exactly.
John who? John Woo.
John Woo. This is the man that made Hard Target, Broken Arrow, Face Off. Have you heard of Face Off? John Travolta and Nick Cage?
Love those two.
Well,
you would love Face Off.
Oh.
But he also did a Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah.
Know that one.
But the movie I want to talk about stars Uma Thurman,
Okay.
Ben Affleck, a couple other people.
Aaron Eckhart.
That's
Paul
right.
Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti, and it's called Paycheck. And there's no possible way I could explain the plot.
We're like 2003. Ben Affleck, movie star.
Is he dating J-Lo?
I think this is in the middle of J-Lo.
Oh,
yeah.
Bennifer.
Yeah, the first Bennifer.
Oh.
This guy, he goes to work on this, he goes to this shady company, or he goes to work for a company for his friend. He develops something. They wipe his memory. Turns out, though, and he does it all for like a big paycheck. Mm-hmm. Turns out,
you would do it too for a check.
He left himself clues because he uncovered something shady, and now Ben Affleck, who has no memory of what he's done, is trying to put together those clues.
Wait, that's really good.
Well,
it sounds really good.
It sounds good because the movie they stole that idea from, Memento, is considered one of the best detective movies like that with that premise.
Then he goes to a safety deposit box, right? Yeah. They're like, here, you have like a lighter, you have a lottery ticket, you have 5 other things, and then like the whole time,
supposed to be clues.
Yeah, no, he's like, what is all this stuff? Because he legit does not remember anything about what happened.
John Woo, this director, is known for having like over the top action. So he's a Hong Kong filmmaker, and the reason he got famous is because of this movie called Hard Boiled, and it's just like insane action. That's all his movies are ever about. But the stories for his American films are just so nonsensical and stupid and fun. And that's why Paycheck, Face Off, Hard Target, Broken Arrow, all of them are just like...
Guilty pleasures.
Guilty pleasures.
The movies I'm going to talk about, one of them is bad. Okay. I don't think the other ones are bad.
I know my number one. You guys are going to laugh at me for.
That's okay.
Well, what's your number 3 then?
No, because I had to pick which. I'm very confident my number 1. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dirty Dancing, Havana Nights with Diego Luna.
That's a guilty pleasure.
That is such a, to the point where I would, before DVR can record it, it was on ABC Family, not Freeform. They were running it, so I had to record it, and I told everybody in the house, do not delete it. I think it's a good movie, okay? Dancing, Cuban Revolution, little history, a little romance, and Diego Luna. Are you kidding me? If I've ever having a bad day.
This is when dancing movies really took off.
Yeah. I mean, it's no part 1, obviously, but I don't even categorize it with it. So, really? That's fine. I like part 2, but part 1.
It sounds, you put Diego Luna in anything, I'm going to watch it.
Oh my gosh, I love him.
A good way to say a guilty pleasure, it's definitely the $3 bin, DVD bin.
Okay, then that's 1,000% in it. Okay, then my number 2 for sure. Horrible movie. Mm-hmm. Love it. Crossroads, Britney Spears. Ooh. Bad movie.
Who's in that movie?
Justin Long's in it, right?
No, but who are the
Zoe
girls?
Saldana.
Zoe Saldana's
in
that movie.
Yeah. And they're singing in sync in the car. And what's his name? That dude that always plays like a nerdy dude.
That's where you're Justin Long.
Yeah, him. He's in it. It's just so bad. But you also get I'm Not a Girl, Not Yet a Woman by Britney Spears out of it. And that
it's like really like, hey, Britney's gearing up for an album. We need to make a movie.
Do y'all know what I used to do? I'd watch those 2 back to back. Even in high school, I had a bad day.
Jalissa,
like 4 hours.
All right, JD, you got any?
I'll start with the one that is unequivocally a bad movie. It's Deep Blue Sea.
Yes.
This movie.
It sounds surfing.
Oh,
Is it giving surfing?
I can't wait to sound jealous to you. So, this is about a group of people. They are looking for a cure for Alzheimer's.
Why is it funny? What are you?
Because wait for it. They are in an underwater laboratory. They have been experimenting on sharks and making them smarter, and then they go too far, and the sharks are very, very smart and very, very big, and they pretty much like devise a plan to break into the facility, and so water is like filling up, and they're pretty much trying to get to the surface, and the sharks are hunting them, and it is stupid,
I don't
but
like
so
that.
good. Listen to this cast: Samuel L. Jackson,
Oh yeah.
LL Cool J,
Oh, that's good.
Thomas Jane, Stellan Skarsgård, Michael Rappaport,
Mhm.
Good cast.
a couple others.
Couple others,
It is so dumb. There is a song at the end.
Is it good? Is it
I mean, I think it's incredible.
like Britney Spears? I'm not going.
Better. It is LL Cool J singing the over the credits song. It's just called "My Hat Is Like a Shark's Fin, Deep as Blue," and it is a rap about him being a shark. This movie used to terrify me, but as I
you were
grew
eating it
up,
up.
I'm like, why? I mean,
You said I'm gonna eat this. Bad
at first,
movie up."
some things that you're supposed to love scary. Love can be scary, but now
Exactly.
it's not. So
That was very deep.
and blue.
And in the sea. I want to talk about. We should all remember this movie.
I don't know.
It features a man in a turtle suit. Do you know what I'm talking
Ooh,
about?
I feel like you would have
No.
loved this.
Stars
movie as a kid.
Dana Carvey.
No, I don't know it.
It is Master of Disguise.
Have you never
Star-
seen? Master
You've
of
never
Disguise?
seen. This is the one
No.
movie I thought you would have seen.
No, don't make me the bad guy.
You were a kid when this came out.
What year did it come out?
It came out 2002 or 2003.
Yeah, I was a
It was
kid.
actually
I was
shot.
born in '87.
I know, so you should have
So
seen
this would have been like
This is like right down your alley.
What if I did see it and I just don't know?
there's a guy. Dana Carvey is a guy named Pistachio Disguisey,
Yeah.
and his
And
family
he dresses up as a turtle and says, I'm a turtle. I'm a turtly turtle.
Am I not
Oh, I've
turtle
heard
enough for the
that.
Turtle
Yes.
Club? Yeah.
But didn't seem to.
Okay, well, it's bad. But fun.
Okay.
Dana Carvey like does all these impressions on SNL, and he pretty much makes a movie out of it. So there's like a Scarface one that that everyone did.
Okay.
It was real dumb, and then there's like a Jaws one, and there's the guy who tells people to be quiet. You know what? Now like rattling through some of the impressions would never be made today.
No.
The bad guy when he laughs farts at the end of it. Like that's
See?
that's the audience they're going
I
for.
do it.
So I'm gonna go with one that I legit think is a really great movie.
Okay, that's not my last.
That like I don't know. I don't think people really like it, and that is Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. This is. Did you ever see that movie?
I've seen pieces of
Yeah.
it. I don't think I've ever sat there and watched the whole thing.
I also love a movie that is like takes place in one night. It's got great music. It's kind of like a coming of age.
Coming of age, so good.
So good. It's super hipstery. It's like a real.
You're super hipster.
It's real. It's like peak 2008. I'm pretty sure. But also, I saw this movie with my now wife on
Oh,
our
shout
date.
out, Dawn.
So hold the special moment.
And
in
hold
your
this,
heart.
and she hates it. That's the thing. she
So
hates
definitely
the
a
movie.
special moment
She
in
thought
her
this
heart.
movie was dumb. Maybe she was like, no, not dumb, but she was like, I don't like that movie.
She wasn't a fan.
And I'm like hanging our relationship on this movie, and yeah, I really like it. I mean, Vampire Weekend, and there's just like the whole like they're in a band, but now they're chasing another band. Like it just
Edgy.
I couldn't decide. There were a few that I really wanted to talk about, but this movie, I don't know if anyone knows this movie or remembers this movie. It was a big DVD trailer.
It's your Dirty Dancing Commando Nights.
No, I wouldn't go that far, but I love a good heist. I love a good
Okay.
heist movie, and that's why The Perfect Score may be like one of my favorites.
Is that the one with
Chris Evans before
Yeah.
Captain
who else is in
America, Scarlett Johansson.
Uh-huh.
One of like 4 or 5 movies they've done together. Like
Yeah.
before Captain America, these kids decide to steal the answer to the SAT,
Okay.
and that's it. They like pretty much they're all a bunch
Another
of like
kind of coming of age.
yeah. Well, they're all like these like different. There's like an athlete who wants it for obvious to like raise his grade. There's like a perfect person who
Modern
like,
Day Breakfast Club.
it's
Yeah.
like Breakfast Club with like a little Ocean's 11 and a little bit of like, I would say, a little grind, if you remember that movie, because it is very like feel skatery too at the same time. There's a kid, there's like a stoner who wants to just be a part of the group, and it's
You know, I was gonna say She's the Man, but
I thought about
I thought about it, so that'd be like 4. I'm taking one above. The one I watched the same day I watched She's the Man, Raise Your Voice with Hilary Duff. Probably another
never seen it.
DVD. Oh, the thing that makes it bad is
this
the
is
fact
the choir
that
camp one, right? They go
the
to
what?
choir camp.
Yeah, like choir camp. But this is the thing. It's like she's singing in the class, and the notes change. Like I'll have the scene for y'all to where you know that's not Hilary Duff, and it's like 4 other voices in it, and that's so bad because at this point she already had a music career.
Yeah.
So bad movie. I eat it up every time, and I love it. And I got that and She's the Man on DVD the same day. Watch them back to back.
I legit think She's the Man is actually a great movie.
She's the Man is an amazing movie.
Wow.
But if you're like in a sad mood, I'd watch that or John Tucker Must Die.
But that's why we bring you on, Jalissa, because you give us perspective we definitely do not have.
You know what it is? You're giving like what my like younger sister would pick.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Which is good. Yeah.
Y'all should watch Raise Your Voice, and I'll watch one of.
Yeah. Well, you definitely have to watch the movie we're about to talk about.
Okay, but will y'all watch Raise Your Voice? It's bad.
If you can send me a YouTube link, yeah, for sure.
I'll just send you the preview, and you'll just get what you need out of there.
Good.
You'll get what you need out of
All
there.
right. Now, the whole reason this video was made is made for one movie that actually, crazy enough, has a sequel. And it's been talked about on the internet for a while.
People are saying.
People have been saying since it came out. 1989, we get probably the greatest film in cinema history.
Yeah.
I'm, of course, talking about Weekend at Bernie's.
One of the greatest physical
I've heard of it.
performances.
Yes.
Yes.
So, just to give you an idea of the plot, 2 finance bros, their CEO, like they find some like thing, like someone's stealing money. And it turns out it's the CEO.
Dang.
They take that to him. He gets killed by the mob, basically. They come in because he invited them to his like beach house for like a party for the weekend. They come, find him dead of a heroin overdose.
Dang.
And they try to cover it up, put some sunglasses on him, pretend that he's still alive. And they have a whole little comedy, and there's the mob, and then there's some girl that one dude's interested in. Definitely,
there's a lot of layers.
A lot of layers.
Emotional movie.
A lot of it hasn't aged well. One thing that did age well is just the comedy of just making sure this dead guy looks alive.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
And it's hilariously bad. And they made a sequel. And the sequel,
How do you make a sequel from that?
So what's crazy is, you think, how do they make a sequel? Because his body gets shot up in it. So he's got bullet holes. They steal him from the morgue. Take him to like some island. I can't remember where. There's like voodoo stuff.
They're dedicated to that
Yeah.
bit.
There's voodoo stuff that songs make him dance. That's where the Bernie dance comes from.
Okay.
Both of them are just terrible. They're just like the worst movies you'll perhaps ever see.
But you want to watch it.
But you want to watch
It's
it.
so good.
And as a kid, I rewatched the first one.
Like Dude, Where's My Car? That's also a dumb movie.
Yeah, but this is worse. This is
worse than Dude, Where's My Car?
This is like some dude got high off cocaine and wrote this movie.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Andrew
good for
McCarthy
him.
was probably pretty good on when he made
Well,
this
good
movie,
for
too.
Well, not good.
Not good.
Well, like, because now you can talk about it.
No, it ruined the careers of basically everyone involved.
Oh.
Yeah.
So-
It's one of
Sorry.
those movies, it's like, when it takes place like on the beach too. So you've got like these guys and they're pretty much holding this body up, trying to like walk with him.
That's
and then
crazy.
like they set him down. Oops, we've set him down on a truck. The truck starts driving away and he's just like
I would love to be casted in a bad movie. I think I'd do a really good job.
Yeah.
Well, and the best part, and then someone's like, "Where'd Bernie go?" And he's just like, by that point, he's just like,
Yeah.
he got a beer in his hand. He's like,
Okay, I want to watch that one.
You will have a blast. It is like a friend watch. Like watch it with a bunch of your friends.
Okay.
Because this movie is bad.
I need to watch it. What'd you say? When you said 1989, I was like, Taylor Swift. That's when she was born.
Yeah.
I think this is her favorite movie.
Do you
I
think,
think so,
should we do, what if we just call
I
Taylor
think she
out?
actually has a song about it.
She has a whole album called 1989.
Well, I was saying people said that Midnight's is about Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah, I think so.
Stop
Yeah.
it right
Speak now. She's like, just speak now.
Yeah.
What is wrong with y'all? I love it though. I love it. It gave.
But that's all we had.
Yeah.
There's countless other guilty pleasures.
So many, but I think we've listed great ones.
Yeah. I think we did at least 10.
I think we gave.
Yeah, we threw a few out there.
I think we said things that people wouldn't say.
Well,
People are always embarrassed to
we're
say they're
speaking
guilty.
truth to power when it
Yeah.
comes to guilty
Hello.
pleasures.
People are always like embarrassed to talk about guilty pleasures. But like, why? You know?
Why? If you like it, like it.
Yeah.
You
What's
like
the
it,
problem?
love it.
Exactly.
Okay, embrace it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's maybe the deepest we've ever gotten.
I don't know if that's
Really?
philosophical. That's giving philosophy.